isn't it arrogant to claim that Jesus is the only way to salvation?
It's a great question, and I think it's not only great, it's very reasonable and existentially very persuasive, because there are so many different belief systems and so many different ways that are espoused. But I remember reading what Winston Churchill once said. He said, truth is the most valuable thing in the world. So valuable, in fact, that it is often hidden by a bodyguard of lies. All religions are assumed to be fundamentally the same and superficially different. That's the reverse is actually true. They are fundamentally different and at best superficially similar. And all religions are exclusive. The only religion that claims not to be exclusive is Baha'ism, but even that religion excludes the exclusivists. So you cannot really claim that any religion is not exclusive. And why are all religions exclusive? It is because truth is exclusive. It's as simple as that, isn't it? When you say, yes, I do, to the person you're marrying, you're saying, no, I don't, to all the others. When you make a propositional statement of affirmation that something is true, you're affirming at the same time that the opposite of it is false. And truth has two categories to it. One is called correspondence. When particular statements are affirmed, they have to correspond to reality. And when all of the statements are put together, they have to cohere. There has to be a coherence. Truth has two fundamental tests, the correspondence test and the coherence test. That's what always goes on in a court of law. And there are four questions to life: origin, meaning, morality, and destiny. And when you look at the four questions and the correspondence theory of truth and the coherence theory of truth, and you study all of the disciplines, may I suggest to you that Jesus Christ is the only one who answers the questions that are correspondingly true and coherently presenting in a consummate logical fashion. It is coherent in its teaching. If I could just give you one distinct example of Jesus Christ to all of the other worldviews. If you ask a Muslim, how do you attain paradise? The Muslim will say to you, your good deeds have to outweigh your bad deeds. I remember talking to a Muslim from Iraq, and he told me every Friday he walked to the farthermost mosque that he could, and he would count the steps that he took as his expression of good deeds to cover up all of the bad things that he'd done through the week. If you ask a pantheist, be it Buddhist or Hindu or Jain, they will tell you your karma has to be paid, and when you're finally paid all the karma, you attain moksha, which is release, or nirvana, however they want to word it. So every worldview except the Judeo-Christian worldview gets you to earn your salvation. It is not a gift. You are the beneficiary of what you have earned. Only in the gospel is salvation the gift of God to you through His Son and the sacrifice of Jesus Christ.